So let's check out this sweet street rod. First off, how about the color of this? Shimmering Candy Organic Green, House of Color paint, cleared over. This one definitely shows well. This is Henry Ford steel, 1940. Ford Deluxe Sedan. And again, street rotted out very nicely. I'll try to hit on most of the things I can as we go through this. There is a spec sheet on this car that will be in with the still pictures. And if you want to check out the still pictures, so you can see the engine bay, the interior, the undersides, and then check out that spec sheet. Just get that out of the way right now. That's at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Yes, look at the chrome headlight surrounds, grille, vented hood. This car will stand out at any shows, roll-ins, cruise-ins, no doubt about that. Now, again, Henry Ford steel. It does have a filled air cowl, shaved drip rails, so we have some custom work going on here that you're going to see in the pictures or as we walk around it a little bit. It's got a tucked rear bumper, LED headlights, taillights, parking lights, and also tubbed wheel wells. It's also riding on air. Compressor, stereo components, beautifully finished trunk. And again, you can see that in the still pictures. The other thing to remember is we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. As you can see, tinted glass. So as far as percentage of tint level that your local and state laws will allow, make sure you're aware of those if you're going to purchase this or drive it with the tint on. All right, as far as some of the things you're going to see underneath as far as the frame, this does have a 3/16 steel boxed full length narrowed tubbed frame, one-off X member, Walker radiator, tanks, gas tank on it. There's an electric fan and shroud underneath the hood that you're going to see. So biggest thing that you get out of that when you looked at the underside is it is going to have a steel boxed full-length frame, narrowed and tubbed. Underneath the hood, 427 Corvette Mark IV bored and balanced, full rocker system, Edelbrock Performer intake and carbs. You can see a dual carb setup when we get underneath there. Sanderson full-length coated headers. It does have electronic ignition. Pertronics billet distributor, I should say. 700 R4 is paired up with that 427. And again, check out the still pictures at uniqueclassiccars.com. Just click on that link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. Front suspension. We're going to take a little peek at this interior. I'll tell you about some of the front suspension components. Get a look at the inside, and we'll get more into this also. But the front suspension components, Fat Man Stage 5. And again, this spec sheet, kind of reading off some of the highlights on, will be in the still pictures. So I don't catch it all. Feel free to look there. Again, does have the air ride. It's a Ride Tech shockwave system. Polished SS A-arms. Unisteer power rack, power disc. And look at how nicely this interior is finished off. Tilt column, so your air ride gauge down below, and then also your switches for airing up or letting out. Painted interior to match. Take a look at this gauge cluster. We do have a video screen, if you will. Also Alpine stereo system down below. Some pinstriping, but dash finished off beautifully. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up now. Starting sequence. That initiates ignition, electronics. We're going to go ahead and push this for the starter. That 427 fires right up. It'd be on high idle. That was a cold start. Let it warm up just here a tad. See, the video screen does work. There we go. You're off high idle. look at how this interior is finished off. Headliner. Seats, and this is kind of that dark green inlay in the seat, saddle covered seat. You can see they are power over here and just beautifully finished. The odometer in this actually reads right at 400 miles. What a showpiece. See how nicely that door closes and sounds when it closes. Slip around to the back and hear this run. Rear end on this, by the way, is a narrowed 9-inch Ford, 31 spline axles, Detroit True Track Posi 350 gears. Those are Jaguar heated bucket seats, by the way. Dakota digital gauges. That was a Flaming River tilt column. And again, check out the still pictures of this car. It's going to have the write-up sheet on it, the specs. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I want you to be able to take a look underneath the hood here for a second. And feel free to call in. The number I'll give you here at the end. Check with a sales consultant with any questions. Go to our website, check out that spec sheet. But first of all, let's take a look at this engine bay.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
And what you'd expect with how the rest of this car looks, take a look at this engine bay. It's at 427. Look at the polished carbs, Edelbrock intake. What a great looking engine bay. Really shows off that motor. Very nicely done. Definitely tell it's a quality build throughout. Top to bottom, inside and out. 1940 Ford Deluxe, two-door sedan. And again, check out those still pictures and all the specs at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. We can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email 507-386-1726.